Hello everybody, welcome to an episode of Taff en route. I haven't done many away trips of late, but this is going to be one of them. It's Leicester away in the Cup. We got the bragging rights over them from our FA Cup game a few years ago, so I'm half expecting us to turn up and, well, not do a number on them, but at least turn up and give them a bloody good game. But there'll be no shame in losing, of course. So, in the car with me today, as you can see, I'm driving. We got the one and only Big Rob. There he is. And we got young Pablo and young Louis in the back there.
Come on, guys.
I don't really see him. Technical difficulties.
We all went today for
The light is shit, but that's because of the dark. You know, that happens, it's night time. Right, so I suppose the initial question is going to be, do we actually stand a chance tonight? I'm going to throw my 2 cents in and say, well, of course we do, because anybody stands a chance in football. No one's going to really give us much of a chance, obviously, but we do stand a chance. Rob, what do you reckon?
Well, for me personally, yeah, there's always a chance. We all know this, but again, Premier League side not on a bad run of form lately now, even though Brendan Rodgers is still probably under the cosh a bit. I don't know.
It's an awkward one to call, isn't it?
We're going to penalties.
You want to give County a chance, but you know, realistically, we shouldn't stand a chance. But you want to give our team a chance. Because at the end of the day, we're coming up here, we're going to support them, but no one's going to be going up here expecting to win. Of course not. But you want to give them a chance.
Go to penalties.
Oh, I'll take a penalty shoot. That'd be good.
Go to penalties. Let's make the most of our trip and just stay there for hours.
So what does Louis and Pablo think? We might have a little bit of light, might be able to see their faces now. Let's see if we can get it around fucking Big Rob's fat face, like.
I reckon today, lads. I reckon today. 2-0 win, yeah. Composure. We're going to outplay Brendan Rodgers because he's at the shite at the moment. I know County are at the shite at the moment as well. We got the new manager in. We got the what's that word? What's that word?
Momentum.
Yeah, momentum behind us tonight, and I reckon we can grab a 2-0 win.
Yeah, I reckon 2-0 well. We've been playing shit and we've been playing good, innit? I reckon if we win, just like a normal game, like, innit?
Treat it like a normal game, yeah. There's nothing wrong with that.
I know, it's like a normal game.
Then the thing is, we can do that, where there's the pressures on them because of them being the Premier League team, and that's why what you would always find is you always got to give the lower league team a chance, but the odds are against us, of course. But any particular players for you two in the back that's going to stand out tonight? What do you reckon? Any particular players?
I think maybe James Waite if he plays. He always puts in a good shift. I do think Omar Bogle might score a penalty or something today.
For me, I think Will Evans is coming on in leaps and bounds, and this could be a real test of his quality. And the other player as well, who I'm looking forward, I hope plays, I'm looking forward to seeing tonight, is Priestley Farquharson. He's coming along really well, and it just goes to show 2 of our better players at this particular moment, 2 of our most informed players are the 2 players we picked up from the Welsh League. Well, James Waite is the 3rd then as well, and he had a good game on the weekend as well. So I'm feeling that we're going to bring a decent performance. I'm going to put my realistic head on now and say that we're probably going to lose 2-1 on the back of us scoring first. That's where I think realistically it'll be, but you know, you've got to give us a chance, haven't you? You know, Rob, do you want to weigh in on that one?
Up the County.
Yeah, now that says it all, doesn't it? Because ultimately what we're going to do, we're going to go up there, we're going to support them, regardless of what the result's going to be. And it's going to be a good night. I mean, we're taking a strong following up there. Over 1,200 tickets sold, more people turning up to buy tickets on the day. And no, it's going to be a great night. It's going to be a great game, and me really looking forward to it. Really looking forward to it. So, any final words from the boys in the back before we predict the starting lineup?
No.
No, we're going to go straight to the lineup, Rob.
Yeah. Maybe if Nathan Maguire well starts. I want to see him play today.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, that's a good show.
Townsend are starting goals.
Yeah.
I want to see Maguire Welsh play today.
I think you'll start Townsend in goals because,
Quality as well.
again, cup game, you know. I don't know, it'll be interesting.
I mean, I'm predicting there's going to be a couple of changes, not massive wholesale changes. They'll want to field a team that's going to give us a chance of doing a job on them. But then what you got to do is measure up our players against the fact that these are going to be Premier League players. Typically against Premier League teams, there's less physicality and more time on the ball. So you've got to look at your players who are going to see the benefit of having that extra time on the ball. So I think Matty Dolan gets a start in that regard.
I think you need to look at pace.
I think you've got to get a good mixture. I think Matty Dolan may play in the position in where Scott Bennett is. I mean, you're going to want that metal in the midfield, so he may play as well. And I know the Dolan and Bennett combination has infuriated supporters this season, but
I can't. No, you can't start. You can't start on both. If you're gonna do it like that, I think you start Scotty Bennett.
I think Farquharson's got to play in defence. I think it's going to be the 5-3-2 with the wing backs. I think Aaron Lewis has earned himself a start. Whether it's Aaron and Adam who play, and Cameron Norman gets a rest. With I think Dimitri will play. Dimitri always plays. I've got a feeling Drysdale may get a game tonight, maybe with Farquharson. Build up a bit of momentum with him.
I'm going to chuck a stab in the dark and say Lewis Collins starts tonight.
Lewis Collins, well, he did score a good goal against Luton, didn't he?
Because
so, in this competition,
you want to look at pace, don't you? Collins got pace up front. You know, that's what I would go with. Because if Leicester going to start Albrighton, we all know that story.
Yeah.
So yeah, you never know.
See if we can force another handball out of him.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, but yeah, I think who said that Townsend will start in goal tonight? I got a feeling that's going to be the case. Yeah, Townsend starting goal. I think the two Lewises will play as our wing backs tonight. And I think what else then? Midfield. I think Mariah Welsh gets the nod. I got a feeling Dolan's going to play, and I got a feeling Wildig may play tonight as well.
Maybe Sam Bowen in this field.
I want to see more of Sam Bowen because there was a lot of promise around his signing, and it's been a shame that he hasn't thrived the way people were expecting him to. But there's still a player in there. Hopefully, this is the kind of game that could bring that player out of him. You never know.
Yeah.
And then at front, I mean, is Bogle due a rest?
No.
Does Nevers get the nod? Saying about pace, would you play Nevers and Evans?
Yeah, Bogle's got pace, man. He's got a bit about him.
He's got a bit of pace about him, but he's more metal than.
I know, but you need that
speed.
Because if a bit of physicality with a centre half, you kind of need that. I think against the Premier League side.
Well, it's good. It's good to talk about a variety of skill sets that we've got in our squad. You know, and how we got different ammunition to fire, different types of ammunition to fire at clubs. You know, with all the different attributes from these players. So yeah, I find looking forward to it. It's going to be an interesting lineup. I think there'll be changes, but where will the changes be? Well, I suppose we'll see, won't we? So, any final points that the guys want to add to this now? So I think the boys in the back are a little bit shy, and then Big Rob, the one and only.
Up the county.
And does Rob want to drop anything regarding Tinty and the bucket hats?
From me and all the boys at Tinty Bucket Hats, thank you for buying Waka Waka. 100% profits go to Kisscape. We appreciate all your support. To keep it going. Let's have some fun. Let's ruin songs, so we're awful. And raise money for charity. Yeah, thank you guys.
Brilliant. Happy days. Thanks for watching all. Cheerio for now, and as always, up the county.